Hey guys, welcome back to Surveying with Robert's Tuesday tip. So today I'm going to show you guys how to combine static files. Okay, so I've had a few people tell me that they have downloaded files from the R12i as a base and they end up with maybe 1 hour or some kind of crazy segmented out of a 4-hour period. They'll have segmented static files, and if you're doing anything with a drone, that's a huge problem because the drone only wants 1-second files and it wants it contiguous, right? It doesn't want it to be broken up. So I'm going to show you guys, first of all, how to set up the survey style to collect the data. And then when we download the data, we're going to see what we get, because I've got my R12i up here. We're going to see what we get, and we are going to try to process it. So let's go in, put the old man glasses on, and we're going to go to settings. Whoops, wrong one. Let's try it again. Settings, survey styles, new. I'm going to call it RTK. Whoop, let's do cap so you guys don't get onto me. RTK, infill. Okay, enter, accept. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the rover right now. I'm just going to show you guys the base station. Base options, edit. We're going to go to RTK and infill. One of these days I'll explain to you guys why I like using infill, and it has to do with post-process kinematics. So I'll show you guys that some other day. Broadcast format CMRX, we are going to be using the R12i. My antenna height is 2.25 meters, and it's going to be bottom of quick release. I don't care anything about the serial number. I'm not worried about the station index. I do want to collect at 1-second intervals, because if you're doing a drone, you're going to do 1 second. If you're collecting for, something else like just doing a static file send Opus, right? So you're going to do like 15 seconds. Don't do 1 second. Opus don't like 1 second. Okay, I'm going to turn all my satellites on. Beiju, QZSS, accept. My base data link is going to be receiver internal, accept. Now I'm going to store it. And that's it to setting up the survey style, okay? So now what I want to do is start the base. So I do have a coordinate on this, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to show you how to start a base autonomously, okay? So we're going to go in, we're going to go to measure. We're going to go to RTK and infill. We're going to say start receiver. Okay, so now we're going to connect to the base. Okay, I'm going to say point name number 1. So now it's already got my antenna height because I set everything up in the survey style. Bottom of quick release, station index. Transmit delay is for doing, like if you're doing multiple base stations and you're going to both broadcasting at the same frequency, you want to put an offset in there so you can run 2 base stations at the same time. So I could do the swap base feature. I showed you guys with those R8s that time. So enter. Whoop, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Key in. Point number 1, here. I'm going to call it base. Enter. Okay, so you notice down here in the lower left, there's a button there that says here. You got to watch me because sometimes I'm a little fast because I do this every day. So, store. And I'm going to say start. Base is started. So the base is started. It's collecting static data. If we were to go up here and look, so you can see the down arrow up there, that shows you that it is, it's actually collecting static data. So hopefully that helps you guys out on getting that started. And what we'll do is when we get done with this, I'm going to take it in the office. We're going to see what happens with those files and see if we need to combine them. So let's let this thing run. I'm going to go find something else to do. Okay, so we got the static files recorded. Or we've been recording for a couple hours now. So let's, I've got my R12 here, got it turned on. I'm Bluetooth, still Bluetooth to the data collector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in up here at the top. If you look at the up here at the top where the little instrument icon's at, if you hit that button, looks like a GPS receiver up there, and you should be lit up base mode. Like I'm connected Bluetooth right now, so mine's lit up in base mode, right? So I'm connected to my base. So what I want to do now is I want to import the files. So I'm going to hit import, and I want to collect 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84. So I'm going to say import, and I'm going to say start. Okay? So those files are being downloaded to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these jump drives, like this one, and we're going to import those files in. So while we're waiting on that, which is going to take a few minutes because those are 1 second files, so that's going to take a minute or two. So I'm going to let this download, and we're going to come back and finish this up. Okay, so it's telling me my 5 files transferred successfully. Okay, so during the period of time that I recorded, I just let it run until the battery died. So there are 5 files on here. Should have been 1, but there's 5 files. Okay, so let's do this. I've got all those imported. So let's go and plug in one of these jump drives, and I'm going to copy these files off here. Now, one thing I may note, the way I'm going to do this is not a Trimble thing, it's a Windows thing that I'm fixing to show you guys how to do. So I don't believe there's nothing that I'm doing. This is actually a DOS that we're going into to combine these files. This is super simple, and I believe this will work for just about any file that you want to combine, whether that's Topcon, Leica, or whatever. I'll bet it will work with any of them. So don't know that for sure, but that's my thought. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's go Job Data, File Explorer. I'm going to go to Fieldwork. And if I look, there should be a static files right there. Okay, so that's where it put all the files, is under static files, under the folder, which static files is the name of my job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the control button, and I'm going to select all these. Now I'm going to hold down on it, and I'm going to say send to. And I'm going to tell it to send it to the USB drive. Okay, there we go. That's done. So, let's plug this thing in. So what I'm going to do, there are those files. I'm going to say cut. And let's put those under, I created a folder a while ago under C drive called static files. There they are. So let's paste these underneath here. Okay, so there's my static files. Let's just minimize that for right now. Okay, so you're going to want to get into DOS. So what I'm going to do is show you how to get into DOS. So let me close this out. So you're going to hit the little start menu down here at the bottom, and you're going to say CMD for command. That's going to bring up the DOS prompt right there. Okay? So we've got to get back to static files. Now this is DOS, so there's no mouse that's going to get me where I want you to go. So I'm going to say CD, I think it's dot, enter, yes. CD again, dot. That takes me all the way back to C drive. Now I'm going to say change directory to static files. Okay, so now I'm in the directory static files. Okay, so if we look at this document over here, that's kind of what we did. It just tells us up here at the front. And I'll give you guys, I'll put this in a Dropbox link or a Google Drive or something for you guys to get. So merging T02 files, data files into a single one. I'm using T04 files. This document's probably a little bit old, I imagine. Okay, it's telling me everything that I've already done. It's telling me that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now what we want to do is I want to say use the copy B command to merge the files. So here it is right here, copy B. So we're going to go, since we're in static files, we're in the folder where I put the static files. I'm going to say copy space backslash B, looks like a space, star, dot, T. Now here's the important part that I saw somebody do the other day that messed them up when I was showing them this. This is a T02 file, not a TO file. So that means use 0, and I'm going to say 4. So it's T04, and I don't think it's case sensitive, but let's not take a chance. T04, and all, and then dot T04, enter. Okay, so it says static files, files copied. So now let's go and look under static files, and there it is, all. So that file is the one that has all those together. So here's what we're going to do. Let me slide this over. Let me minimize that. I've got Business Center open down here somewhere. Oh, it's on the other page. So I got too many monitors open. That's what the problem is. Let me bring this over here. Okay, so I shouldn't have anything in this project. No, there's nothing in there. So let's take this all, and you could rename it to whatever you wanted to. Let's say I'll bring this over to here. This is a 1 second file, so this is taking a second. Okay, so you'll see I combined 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. That says duration 6 hours and 47 minutes. Whew, that's a long time. So if you look at all, it's 28. So if we went in and added up, pull out the handy dandy. Why does everything keep going over here to that screen? Okay, pull out the handy dandy calculator. So it was 2368 plus 13456 13456 plus 1056 plus 352 plus 3167 plus 8153 plus 28552. So that's combining all those static files that the receiver broke up, and now it's all one file. So now what I can do is, if I'm like got a drone, and I think that's probably where the biggest thing is with a drone file, because I don't believe most of the drone software that I'm aware of will take multiple files. It needs one file. So I could take that one file, convert it to Rhinex, or I could take that T04, drop it in, what is it, like LP360, I think DJI uses, and then MD Infinity, I think, with Microdrone. So, and whatever software you're using, can drop it in. And also, if I just want to bring one file into into Trimble Business Center. Oh. Anyways, that combines all the files for you. So, and like I said, that was a DOS program. I will take this document and I'll try to put it somewhere where you guys can find it, so that you can do this yourself if you need to. Okay. Whoo! Hope that helps. It's a lot of information to swallow, isn't it? Really easy to do. That's not that big a deal. Just remember, you want to change the directory back, bring it all the way back down, and then go back into the folder. Make it easy on yourself. Put it under the C drive or something like that. Don't put it in like some kind of something, with subfolders. So anyways, guys, I hope that helps. Trying to get a Tuesday tip out every week. Plus, I'm going to try to add another video in there sometime during the week. We're going to see how that works out. Colt and I are working on some podcasts. We've got some plans on getting some stuff done. I think we're really going to try to gear some stuff up after the first of the year because Christmas holidays and everything has just got everybody messed up. Colt's actually with his family over in Alabama right now with his brother. So I don't know that we're going to get a podcast out this week or not. So, anyways, love you guys. Man, after Dimensions, you guys got me fired up. I'm ready to build you guys as many videos as I can. So, God bless you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps. Believe it or not, that gives me some stroke with Trimble. So keep it up. Keep doing the good work. Appreciate it.